Hey, what's going on? This is Lord Destro. Just laying down here. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning, East Coast, and it's about to go to sleep. But I'm just testing this phone out. I gotta find out I can send these videos straight to YouTube and whatnot. So, but anyhow, I haven't made a video about all pro football or any video in over a year, probably a year and a half or so. But just want to let y'all know that I'm pretty much finished, maybe a tad bit more tweaking, but I'm pretty much finished 2012 Washington Redskins. And great thing about it is, I figured out, with the help of from B.A. Boswick and Rob Slayer, I found out a way to where I can be able to take a true generic out of the game and turn him into a legend, like a star player. Also change his position and then turn him back into a generic, into a different position to my needs. Like, good example, in the Redskins, I created my 20 guys, but then there's some other guys in my offensive line to where I didn't create. But what I did was, for example, there's a defensive tackle by the last name of Chester. And what I did was I went in, changed his jersey number, changed his height, weight, all that good stuff. And then I changed the position to offensive guard. And then I'm able to manipulate. Basically, what I'm doing was I manipulated the roster to where not only can I change their jersey numbers and their positions, but I also can do it to where I can have more position backups. So, for example, the game only allows you one fullback per team. I can manipulate it to where I can give you two fullbacks per game. Um, Also, the game allows you to have two running backs. I can manipulate the roster to where you have three running backs. I've also done it to where I can have three quarterbacks as well. Now, I tried four quarterbacks and the game froze, but I tried three and it worked just fine. So a lot of things you can do with this game. That's what's great about this, all pro football, but also the editor. And if you're able to mess around with it and and do it, because at this point I can do it. It's like I know like the back of my hands, like riding a bike. I don't have to do it for months and months at a time, and then come back and it's as if I've never forgot it. So I will show you. But for the next few weeks, I'm gonna make some more teams on my days off from work. But I'm gonna show you guys on what exactly how to not only change, legend guys into generics, but also I'm going to teach you how to change true generic guys into stars, then change the position to where you want, and then put them back in as generics. And you're probably asking yourself, well, why would you want to do that? Now, like I've said in I posted comments in my other videos, is that the reason why you want to do it is, for example, like for the Redskins, I've got my offensive line. None of them were created. They're true generics. What I did was, instead of wasting a created player for a lineman, I took a guy. So instead of, let's say, Trent Williams, for example, he's the left guard for the Redskins. What I did was I found a guy with the same last name, a generic guy. So let's say his name is Jason Williams or Tony Williams or something. So what you do is you take Jason Williams. Let's just say Jason Williams. Let's say Jason Williams is a wide receiver. Okay, so you take Jason Williams, turn him to a star, then put him on your team. Then you go into your All-Pro editor, change his height, weight, stats, all that to make him look like a lineman. Now, when it comes to changing positions, you got to go into the original hex editor. It won't work in all pro editor. You got to go into the hex editor. You go in and you change his position from wide receiver into an offensive lineman or offensive tackle. And then once you get done all your editing and you start playing the game, you look at him, bam. Now he's a lineman. You give him lineman stats. So you change from wide receiver, not only position, but you go into the numbers and you got to change, his height, his speed, agility, all that stuff to match a lineman. And you do all that, and that's what gives you, that look to where as close as the NFL as possible. And I will show you those things in the next video. But like I said, it's Lord Destro. Also, by the way, just in case no one knows, I'm going under by other accounts called Dusko Popoff. It's spelled Dusko space Popov as in Victor space 007. So check me out. I'll be on in line here and there, during this week, but by the end of this month, I will be online a lot more. So hit me up. So about to call tonight. Catch y'all later. Peace.